Yeah. So, hi guys. So this is step 400. So live trade, right? So I'm currently inside of this trade. So I'll explain what I'm seeing that made me take this trade. Very simple stuff, right? Very simple stuff. So this is like a top-down analysis. So I'll show you guys, right? So I think we should delete this first. Let's look at here again. I think we can also delete that. So here, I wanted to sell from here, right? So this is where I wanted to sell from initially, right? And on top of that, I'm saying, yeah, that was what I'm saying. I thought, so this is the area I want to sell from. So you see this down close candle, this last down close candle before this down move. So it's our other block. So right at the open of that candle, that is where I mark. So, and it makes sense because why? We have this previous candle closed below this what? No, first red candle here. So it makes sense and it validates it as an order block. So think what I'm seeing, what I'm searching, looking for was very, very okay. And in this trade, yeah, it's one of our best, clean A plus setup trade. The timing was very okay for step indices. So if you have been following me, I talk about time, the best time to trade all the synthetic indices. So I think I share that. And the best time to share to trade step indices is around anything from 2 p.m. 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Sorry, New York local time. So if you look at my time here, this is set toward New York. And currently we are in what 5 p.m. So it's 5 p.m. already. So I just like let me just try my luck today. We might. So, but the analysis is very clear, it's clean. So on the 30-minute time frame, I think I have to explain that what I was looking at. I'm currently in this trade now. I'm currently in this trade. So I wish I can share the screenshots. Let me try and share the screenshot for you guys. Let me try if I can do that. If I can do that, yeah, save. Guys, just be patient. Let me share that. So it's obviously worth it, right? Because everything seems to be, moving in our favor right now. And one thing about step indices is that they move step by step, right? So it can take a lot of time, but we are good. We are good. So I think I can share it now. Can share it now. So currently on the 30 minutes, let's see what I'm looking at. So this is when the day open. This is the daily candle open. So I've seen a price that has what traded to the what upside. And you see this level here, they are very important to me. Why? Because this is where the what liquidity is resizing. So we have a bunch of what liquidity here, and plus we have another one here. Look at it. So and we have all those imbalance. And what I'm thinking is maybe price can potentially come into this way, maybe then reverse, maybe some other way, but I'm not sure yet. But the only sure thing here is that this is where the liquidity is now. So I'm certain of that movement. And on the 5 minute time frame, on the 5 minute time frame, I told you, I told you guys I'm not trading. I'm not a fan of your trend line or anything support and resistance. No, I just trade pure price action. And I try to see how the what algorithm is behaving. So initially, this is the daily order block level. Look at it. So look at reaction there. So my first entry should be here. Look at it. Should be here. So I missed this one. So I'm only taking continuation trade. Why? Because I missed this setup, right? So the trade I'm taking now is what continuation trade, right? So, and if I cut this what sell from here, that is from their entry to this, that is what a 1 to 12 leads to reward, 1 to 13 leads to reward. That is, if we are risking $10 on this trade, you expect to have maybe $130, right? Which is clearly, it's worth it, right? So why did I even care to take this trade? Because it is worth my time. I told you that step indices, they move anything from 2 p.m. 2 p.m. That is when most move will occur, right? So anything from 2 p.m. they have a high volatile move during this time to 5. So this is 5 p.m. So anything from this move, they move a lot. You see this little time window? That is where they move a lot. And during this time, any volatility indices, so V75, V10, V50, V25, they don't move a lot during this time. They don't move a lot. Not that they don't move, but they don't have this high speed. So I think I'm talking too much. Just go into the chart and see. Set your time to your New York local time and see by yourself, right? So at this 2 p.m., this is what I see. I see that, okay, we also have this on the 5 minute time frame, we have, this little buy side, sell side liquidity here. Why is it very important? It's very important. Why? Because even with this move to the downside, we didn't take this sell side, right? So it is what inducing buyers, to kind of look at it in a way of a support and resistance level, right? I told you I'm not trading support and resistance. They will say, okay, we have several touch here. It touches this again, another bounce. No. So I'm targeting their stops. So when they enter here, their stop loss will be somewhere around here, right? So this is what I'm targeting on this trade. So this is what I'm targeting on this trade. I'll show you how I entered. I think if I can share it, it would be very nice. But so I think this is perfect, right? Everything is perfect, perfect, perfect. I can pause this and share it later, right? Let me pause the recording. Pause recording. So I can share how I take the trade. Let me show you my exact entry level. Let me share it first. I can share this. I can share this, right? So share. So I think everybody can see it, right? So look at it. Look at where I entered. I entered as soon as you see this, I call this what a key candle, right? As soon as you have a candle that closes below it, that was my first entry. So I just took the what by risking about $200 on this trade. So my initial stop loss was more than this that we're seeing here. So I think somewhere around here, right? So when price move in my favor, so I moved my stop loss to, I adjusted the stop loss, then adding another out 0.3 lot. That is about from here to here, this is about $50. Yeah. Things $50. So in all, if I'm losing these two positions, I think I'll still lose about 200, yeah, slightly $200 on this trade. So even if I decided to stack another position, I'll keep moving this one initial stop loss. Then so that even if price end up going against me, then I will know that I will still this what $200 that I was meant to risk on this trade, right? So this is perfect delivery, and we are moving nicely on this trade. So let's go back to the trade so I can see the trade is perfect. It's perfect, perfect, perfect. So look at it. Look at the movement of this trade. Look at the momentum. Like, look at the speed. It's not random. So what you are seeing here is not what random. So look at it. Look at it. So why did I even decided to take it from here? Because yeah, this high you are seeing here has no what liquidity. It has no liquidity here. So this high has no liquidity, and it doesn't make sense for price to trade below it, above it, sorry, rather. So it makes no sense for price to trade what above it, right? So what I'm really focused on is the reaction here. And I don't want to enter here based on this. No. So I loved your 2 minute and 1 minute chat. So I think I was on M1. So I was on 1 minute time frame looking at this. Looking at this. So see, I see this. You see this candle here? This is what my key candle. So it's very important. This candle you see here is very, very important. So it doesn't make sense for price to for a candle to close below it. Why? Because that is what brain of the what algorithm. It always refer to this. You see, any candle that closes below it, it shows that we have what a change in state of delivery. So as soon as this candle closes below it, I know we have changed what direction, right? So, and this is where I now like, okay, let me start looking for what's entry. So I think the first candle that opened, when this candle open is trading upward, that is where I entered. So my stop loss was somewhere around here, right? So you see, I give it a room to like breathe, right? Because you are not the what algorithm. You can do anything. But this is only based on what probability. Okay, once I have this, then it is more likely for price to go to the what downside. And as you see, price is crashing to the what downside. And my favorite time frame is 2 minute time frame. Yeah, 2 minute time frame. So as you can see, I don't like this moment here. Look at how price is, creating more liquidities. So I like this. You see this sharp move? I like it. Well, what price is doing here, but I'm of the fact favoring this downward movement, but I'm not really, interested in this kind of what selling, you know, but I'm holding to this position maybe against tomorrow, right? So because there's nothing to the what upside again. It has done everything. So the only liquidity, if you can react from here, why is it important for me? Because this low here has no liquidity yet. For me, it has no liquidity yet. Then the worst thing that can happen here is, okay, maybe price can react from any of its level from here and kind of go like small inside of this, yeah, then and crash to the downside toward our target, right? So that is the worst thing that can happen. But I'm still holding this position till I hit my what? Take profit about 1 to 6 to the what? So um this is how I trade, guys. This is how I trade. This is how I trade. This is how I trade. If you need a complete system, so hit my DM, then I will show you everything. It's affordable, right? I do give out free stuff before, but now people are stressing me and I'm not favoring giving out more to people now. Because anything that is free, people will not be serious, right? That is what I learned. So if you actually pay for it, people will be what? You'll be more serious because you don't want your what money to to waste, right? So we have this fair value gap there. So I can't like I'm not surprised if I see any reaction here. I'm not surprised, right? So the worst thing that can happen, I've told you, it can react from maybe trade inside of this. That is the worst thing that can happen. Maybe anywhere from here, then before collapsing to the downside. So that is because I'm still feeling the downside movement. So and this kind of like A plus setup for me. And it's doing this over and over every day, right? Across all synthetic indices. And the price action is very clean. So if I'm to take this based on trend line, it will be okay. But I don't know how those that are trading trend line, I don't know how they use it. But I think it's something like this, like because people love trend line. I don't know why. So they will do something like this. I think they will do something like this, right? They have 1, 2, 3 touches. Then price break it. They want to go see the retest, right? So I think, yeah, you can take it that way, right? Well, I'm not a big fan of trend line. I've never used it because it makes no sense for me, right? It absolutely makes no sense for me. So for me to just draw a line like this, maybe I'll be looking at once I have, okay, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. See, we are still reacting from this fair value gap. I told you you should expect a reaction there. Why? Because you see, you have taken this liquidity here. Look at it here. So I'm not surprised if I have a big move to the what upside, maybe somewhere around here. Price might do something like this, somewhere around here. Then I'll continue going to the downside. You can do that, right? So but after that, I'll move my stop to what, the first position to break even. So I'll move my first position to break even. Or maybe not really break even yet because at times price will kind of reach inside of this level. So it's not really maybe somewhere around here, right? So maybe kind of reduce it to as low as maybe $50. Yeah. So that I can sleep with I can sleep without thinking of any trade. Um yeah, guys. So I think I'll call it a day for this trade. And I showed you exactly what I'll be looking for every day. Who is this? Okay. One of my friend. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, see, you can hold, you can hold. Yeah, you can hold. So see you guys, see you guys, see you guys. I think this is all for today. And even though if I'm to risk, I think this moment is okay for you guys. But as for me, I'm holding my trade. I'm holding my trade. I'm holding it against tomorrow because this is like an A plus setup for me. So while maybe adjusting my risk to what $50. So see you next time. So yeah.